Hello, Dukes. Welcome back to another episode of Storytime. I know we just had one yesterday, but, well, the thing that I was working on before for Friday kind of messed up, and I accidentally deleted it on the computer. Anyway, today we'll be doing some more reading. Let's start off where we left off on chapter 1 + 1 + 1. Basically 3. Alex stepped up to the Sloog's front door. Sloog sounds like detective. I'm a Sloog. Sleuth Sloog. That's a name that I could get into. And rang the bell, except it didn't ring. It roomed. A small vacuum. I know that's how you spell vacuum. I'm just yakking with you. Kind of like how in the phone book, someone's name is glitched, and like if there's a typo and it has 3 N's instead of 1. And so he sprang out of a box just above the doorbell button. Hi! Alex tried to jump back but was too slow. The sucker, nose, just kidding, pressed against his cheek and sucked. What the heck? Just as quickly the sucker nose popped off his face and slammed back into its box. The front door opened and a woman with a flippy hairdo stood smiling down at him. Alex, Mrs. Sloog said sweetly, I thought that smelled like you. Please come in. Alex rubbed the red suction mark on his cheek as he stepped inside. Mrs. Sloog noticed. Oh, that was our door smell, she explained. Just another one of Herbert's inventions. She closed the door and pointed to a small vent on the wall. When someone rings, the nose hose sniffs the collar and a little whiff right here. If it's the pizza guy, it smells like pizza. If it's the mailman, it smells like magazine perfume samples. If it's you, it smells like, well, did you have sausage for breakfast? Alex nodded slowly. Mrs. Sloog cackled. Herbert loves sausage. Oh, you two are going to be such good friends. She pointed down the hallway, still chuckling. Go on. His bedroom's the last door at the end of the hall. But watch your head. I'm just about to finish my housework. Mrs. Sloog slammed a big red button marked housework and walked off. Woo-woo splat. A train whistle made Alex's head turn just in time to catch a cold, soggy slap in his face. A dripping wet pair of yellow, ducky pajamas. And whipped past him down the hall. He was suspended from a coat hanger. The hanger was attached to a toy rail car, which sped along the tracks, stapled upside down to the ceiling. Oh, hello, Lois. I'm just reading.
I need the phone. I don't know where mine is.
Just try calling it then.
I don't know where.
Lois, it's that easy, Lois. You can just call your own phone. Sorry for the delay. Every few seconds, a damp sweater, soaked nightgown, or drenched bath towel barreled by in a caravan of wet laundry. Wow! Alex dove for the floor. A spinning metal hubcap wheeled along the rug, bounced off the opposite wall, and zoomed straight for his face. It had big scrubber brushes attached to its outer edges and a soap dispenser mounted on top. It squirted a glob of soap suds into Alex's eyes as it sped toward him. The spinning contraption nearly scrubbed his face off. Alex jumped up and quickly sat back against the wall as the crazy robo-rug scrubber bounced off his foot, shifted direction, and slammed its way down the other side of the hallway. Alex rubbed the soap out of his eyes as he heard a metallic from beside him. What now? He yelped. A big, ugly, remote-controlled T-Rex dinosaur toy clunkily marched right at him. Duct taped to its tiny arms was an electric kitchen mixer which spun a pair of feather dusters instead of normal mixing wands. Its whirling, dust-filled, feathery arms blasted Alex's nose. He burst into a fit of sneezes and rolled away as the dinosaur continued to kick up dust bunnies all along the hallway wall. Ow! Choo! Alex bumped his head against something as he let go one last sneeze. He looked up. He never thought he'd feel so happy to see Herbert Slug's bedroom door. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I think that's about good for today. Okay, see you all next week. Peace out, dude.